We are Jeremy and Melissa Wilson, and we have been married 21 years. And we have 2 kids. Malachi is in 8th grade and Samara is in 6th grade.
I like music stuff, but I'm also a big gamer, so do a lot of tabletop gaming, video games as well, but also helping out, volunteering at a store just literally adjacent to our church called Lost Star. So just kind of hanging out doing those kind of things.
Yeah. And I don't really know who I am right now. Like, I feel like I want you all to come up to me and say, hey, this is who I am and this is what I like to do. And then I'm going to try your passions because I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I don't have a lot of the things that I do for like my passions. So
I like doing the, the middle, stuck in the middle
I
stuff.
do. I mean, I do like to do all the stuck in the middle stuff. Plug there. But I'm still trying to figure out who I am and what the things that I like to do. Yeah. So I grew up Presbyterian and we did not have a lot of background as far as going to church, and a neighbor had happened to ask us to go to church. So my mom and the kids, we went to and grew up Presbyterian. And at 18, I walked away from the Lord. Actually, I wouldn't say walked away from the Lord. I walked away from the church and just started making some choices that were not the best, and just felt that like disconnect. And I started to go to another church. So in 99, when I was 23, I came back to the church, but a different church, a non-denominational Christian church, and just recommitted my life and had a relationship, one that I had not had before previously. So it was like I found that relationship with Christ that I had not had. And that's when Jeremy and I met recently after that. And because I had just said to the Lord, I'm like, I'm done with guys. I'm not pursuing, I'm not having, that's it, until you get me what I need. And then Christ said, here you go. And that's when I met my husband.
Yeah, I grew up at that church she's talking about. So yeah, non-denominational background, but I went to church all the time. I was in the children's church, I was in youth group, I was in all those things. And the unfortunate thing is nobody really explained to me exactly what the gospel message was. So like, I just grew up thinking that church was checking the boxes. So my faith was like, okay, I did that today, I did that this week. I went and, helped and volunteered somewhere. So it was just like, check all these boxes and then I'm good. I'm good to go to heaven. But the problem was I didn't actually know that I had a savior that needed to take my place. And so when I was a senior in high school, I ended up going on a mission trip to Mexico, and the new youth pastor at the time was trying to get to know everybody, and he just explained the gospel to me, that you have done something wrong, which in my case, many billions of things wrong, but you need somebody to pay that penalty for you, and that's what Jesus did, and talked about how he went to the cross and rose again, but I don't have to do anything for that. He did it already, so any of those box checking things could go away, and the result of doing anything good now is because I'm saying thank you to what Christ has already done for me. So I'm not earning my way to salvation anymore. I'm not earning my way to heaven, but I'm actually understanding that I don't deserve what I have. God did it. Christ did it for me, put this action plan in place. So anything good that I actually do is just a response for that grace and that love, because I don't deserve it. None of us do.
I think most recently, God is showing me that people are broken. I am broken. We are not all put together. We don't have this perfect world, this perfect life that we live. And he's showing me that everybody deserves love, and I deserve love, and I'm excited because he's putting real people around me. And I'm super grateful for this church, because I feel like in the past we've gone to churches where they come to church dressed to the nine, and their lives seem very perfect, and you don't really feel like you're getting the real of people. And I feel like we are real, and we are, you know, hard on our sleeve, like, you know, talk about the good times and the bad times. And so I really feel like he's showing me real people, and I'm just really grateful that in the process of all of that, he's showing me how to make myself better through the I love the things that Keegan's been doing with the hurry and the busy and trying to take things out of our life, because those are the things that people say is good, and I don't want that. I want to live a life where I am serving others and I'm taking care of my family, and we're just getting down to the root of what is real. And so I feel like that's what he's showing me lately.
After my dad passed away, my stepdad, Ed, in the life of the church, being like people that care about other people. So many folks have reached out, whether it was just serving through, you know, food, or you know, bring us meals, sharing kind words. It's not really something I've been very good at throughout my life, just not something I think about. We have our grief class at church going right now, and I think all those things kind of tied together are kind of helping to just kind of awaken something a little different in me, as far as really thinking about where people are at, and just realizing that we're all carrying different burdens and different weights, and some of those things, you know, you can't, it doesn't seem like people want to talk about it, because, you know, a lot of times we see each other very infrequently, or maybe just for a short period of time, so it's like, yeah, everything's good, but deep down there's a lot of other things going on. And so just seeing that in all my spheres of influence with from workmates and things, and there's a lot of just pain. People are sick, people are struggling with health, people are dying, and because of that, there's just a lot of weights that we're all carrying around. So I think God being at work is just kind of showing that there are a lot of ways for us to be able to give back and serve Him. It doesn't mean getting up on stage and just playing a guitar is like the only way to do that, but there are tangible ways that we can be reaching out with a phone call or a text message or a meal, and some of the impact that does is been pretty interesting to see going through this. So just, you know, both thanks for all of you that have shown that to each other and to us, and you know, I think that's a great way that we can be community together.
So, can I have my blue shirt now?